Hey everyone, today we are diving into something that every professional automation engineer need to master, that is reporting. You might have your Playwright test running perfectly in VS Code or IntelliJ, but if you cannot show your team or your manager a clear, beautiful and detailed report, all your hard work stays hidden. That's why today we are focusing on integrating Playwright with Allure report using TypeScript. You can use any language, but the similar concept applies to any language you use, whether it's Java Playwright or any other language. So the Allure is the industry standard for a reason. It turns messy terminal logs into an interactive dashboard that will exactly show you where a test failed, and complete with all the screenshots, videos, and even a history of how the test performed yesterday. So if you are serious about your QA career, this is a must-have skill. So first, let's get the environment ready. You already have the VS Code and TypeScript, which is perfect as shown here, and we need to install two specific packages. One is the adapter that lets Playwright talk to Allure, and the other is the Allure command line tool so that we can actually see the report. So first, let's run this command npm install save dev allure playwright. So when you run this command, it is going to install the specific package. So this installs the Allure adapter, and I have already installed it. So it will say it is already installed. It's going to be quick, but if you run this script as shown, so this will install the Allure adapter, and after this, once this is installed, you need to run this second command which installs the Allure command line, and this is npm install save allure command line. So we need this command line tool so we can actually look at the report. So once you run these two commands, so we are good to go. Now that we have the tools, we need to tell Playwright to use them. How do you make your project, Playwright project, tell it to use this Allure report? So we can do this by going to your Playwright config file, which is somewhere here. So we have here the Playwright config, and here if you open the file, so this is all the brain of your framework. So this is where we are going to add the Allure in the reporter section. So you might already have the default HTML report, and all you need to do is put a comma and add another reporter, which is the allure-playwright, and you have to specify the output folder where you want to save the result. So here the default usual name is allure-results folder. So this is where you need to add the report. So this is an array of reporters, so you have to separate it by comma and add it. So that's how you do that. So now you can also tell the Playwright to capture screenshots and videos, but only when a test fails. If you capture the screenshot and videos all the time, it is going to be unnecessary and occupies the disk space and affects the test performance itself. So let's add that settings. That is going to be done by using this. After this, you need to put a comma here and then paste this. So you can see here I have this one line missing here. Okay, so this is what you have to do. So once you have the reporter array with the Allure Playwright added there, you follow that and paste this block of code, use colon, and you say screenshot only on failure. So you say only on failure, and record video only on failure, and then finally record trace on failure for debugging. So this trace is helpful when you want to troubleshoot why your test failed, and the videos and screenshots obviously going to help you. And that's it. With this configuration set, let's write a real test. So we want a test that passes and a test that fails, so we can see how Allure handles both. So we will use a demo site for this, and here is my test script, and you can see here the demo site, and it has a pass success test and a fail test, and you can see here the demo script is test.spec.ts, and also see how I have added this Allure metadata. So you can say here add your Allure the description, so it will all appear in the report. You can add the owner, test automation team, and the severity and the feature you are testing, whether it's a login page or payment page. So these are the tags you can add to your test, so making the report much easier to filter. And here we have the test, as I said, the test success test and a failure test. So only when on failure, we have configured only on failure to take screenshots, so the screenshot will be taken for this test. And now for the exciting part, running the test and seeing the magic. So we can go back to the terminal here. Let me close this and go back to the terminal, and we run the test normally, and we have the command here, the npx playwright, and we are going to run it on the Chromium browser, and this is the test name, test/test.spec.ts, and let's run it. It is going to open the browser in another window here, and yeah, it's very small test, so yeah, it is still running, and this test is failing, and there is a timeout of 5 seconds, so it's going to wait for 5 seconds, and there you go, the test finished. And this is the default HTML report that is opened automatically. Now to see the Allure report, we need to run a couple of commands. So let's come out of this. So the HTML report, as you can see, served automatically, so I did a Control-C and then came out of it. Now to see the actual report, we need to run this command, which is the npx space allure space serve. So it will serve the result. And what is this allure-results? That is the folder name that we gave, and you can see the Allure report folder. There it is. So it has all the information about the Allure report information and all those things captured in this folder. So this is where the report is generated. So we need to give that folder name and hit enter, and it will create a temporary directory and all that, and it's going to run a server. And there you go. Let me drag and drop this thing, so you can see here how a beautiful report compared to this black and white report. This Allure report is very good, and you see that there are 2 test cases, and both of them failed, but you can see how easy it is to navigate. The success test still failed, but anyway, we are able to see why it failed, and you can see the mismatches or any timeouts or any other thing. And like we said, the severity is critical. All the metadata is coming, as we have said. The owner is test automation team, and you can see all the steps here, navigating, expect, and you can see here all the things that we have in this test, the name of the test, and there you go. So you can see the tests are grouped, and when you go to the home page, you can immediately see how much percentage of failure it is, and then you can see the categories, the product defects, and all those things. So this is pretty much the essence of Allure. It's lightweight and it's easy to navigate. So you can see the dashboard, you can see the pass rate and fail rate here, and let's look at the error here. For example, let's click on this test, and you can see something interesting here. You see the test body here, and you have each and every step. You can see what is happening, and here you can see the error context. You can even download whenever a test fails, it can even capture the error here. So let's download it, and you can open the error, and you can see here the error text. Let's see the content of this error text. So here it is. So it actually took a page snapshot of what is there in the page. So you can see the iframe and all the page links and buttons. It's HTML equivalent page, the tree of the page. So you can see what are the URLs and all the information in the page, the text. So it's very good information for troubleshooting what the page was there. And you can see here the after hook you can add. So everything you can do in this. So here you have the Allure report. So you can also see the screenshot and the video in the attachments, and you can see everything all in one easy to navigate dashboard. So before we wrap up, I want to give you a pro tip for your package.json. So instead of typing these long commands every time, you can create shortcuts called scripts. So this makes your workflow much faster and easier for other people on the team to use. So let's go to the package.json, and you can see you can add your own script here in the scripts block. And you can see here Allure clear. I have created these shortcut commands. So what it does, it removes the Allure report folder, and then allure serve is the command we just ran to serve the results. Instead of typing these full command, you can create a shortcut, allure:serve. So the next time all you need to do is run this script. You can even go here, and then so in the same way, so if I click here, it says run script. So let's see. So it's all you need to do is this command, npm run allure-serve, and it did the same thing. It opened the report in my other window here. So instead of typing these long commands, the next time all you need to do is npm run allure:generate. That's just like this. So it's going to run the whole complete CLI command for you. So that's a pro tip, and hope you enjoyed this video. And Allure is a game changer. So it just moves you from just writing simple scripts to building a professional testing solution. So if you like this video, give thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next video.